Welcome back. England completed a series whitewash over India when they won the fourth test by an innings and 8 runs on the final day at the Oval on Monday. India, following on in their second innings, collapsed to 283 all out in the second session after Sachin Tendulkar had been dismissed 9 runs short of a 100th international century. Tendulkar added 144 for the fourth wicket, with night watchman Amit Mishra, who compiled a test best 84 before he was bowled by Graham Swan. Off-spinner Swan finished with 6 for 106. England took over from India as the world's top-ranked nation when they won the third test.
Well, I think in 2009 maybe there was a bit more emotion because we went into that game 1-1 and no one knew how the series was going to end up. So, coming to this series, this game 3-0 up, I think we were very motivated by the idea of making it 4-0. We were confident. We felt that we had the ability to win this final game, but we had to dig deep again. And as I said, that's what I'm most proud about, is the guys were prepared to do that even when they didn't really have to. So I think that bodes well for the future.
Well, I think, yes, I'm very satisfied with the amount of effort that was put in by the side. Winning and not winning, they are two different things because, even when you are not winning, you're putting in the same kind of effort, and that's what is the most important thing. The batsmen, they were not scoring runs, but still they were putting the amount of time that's needed, in the next sessions as to how they need to improve themselves so they are able to, perform on the field. And at the same time, bowlers, it was very tough on them, bowling 190 overs.
Ireland dropped scrum half Thomas O'Leary and former British Lions winger Luke Fitzgerald from their World Cup squad on Monday. O'Leary had gifted France a try with a poor pass during Ireland's 26-22 warm-up defeat in Dublin on Saturday, with the world's number 7 ranked team seeking to regroup after 3 successive warm-up losses. Coach Declan Kidney named scrum halves Isaac Boss and Conor Murray in his 30-man squad. Veteran Munster scrum half Peter Stringer also failed to make the squad. Kidney dropped Fitzgerald, who has struggled to return to form after an injury 2 years ago, while fullback Felix Jones was left out after damaging ligaments in his foot on Saturday.
I think everybody knows that I think the world of Tomas, and as I do a lot of them, Peter has been playing very well as well then too, but yet only 3 of the 5 scrum halves that we had could go. And you look at an instance like last Saturday where Felix jumps for a ball and the air comes down his foot, and that rules him out of contention. So it was important that we built a squad, and so these players will come strong again. And I said at an earlier press conference that some of these guys will do what I call a Tommy Bow on it, and they'll have great Septembers and Octobers, and I'll be delighted for them. But it was important that I picked on what we saw now, to be honest to the other players, and that's what we've done.
Manu Tuilagi-gate crashed England's 30-man World Cup squad on Monday and cost fellow centre Ricky Flutie his ticket to in the tournament in New Zealand, where Lewis Moody will be squad captain. Tuilagi enjoyed a try-scoring debut in the August 6 warm-up match with Wales and is the youngest player in the squad. He partnered New Zealand-born Flutie in midfield for the 23-19 victory over Wales and has got the nod in manager Martin Johnson's final squad, with the 2003 World Cup winner Mike Tindall and Shantae Hape also named at centre.
It's always good to have competition for sure. You've always got to have that ability to get that competition for places. So yeah, it does push you harder, but it helps you. He's a big boy. He's strong in the gym, so you always get that motivation as well. I think it's good for us both. I think hopefully I can offer him a few old, wise words of wisdom, and hopefully it'll benefit us both.
We have a huge lot of work to do before we even get on the plane. We've got this game against Ireland, which is a huge game for us. We need to address some of the issues that came out of the Wales performance and get onto the pitch and do that. And I think the boys are just excited about the challenge of that Irish game and then getting over to New Zealand and starting the work in earnest.
Atletico Madrid presented new striker Radamel Falcao on Monday. The Spanish club signed the Colombia striker from Porto for a fee of €40 million. The 25-year-old Falcao grabbed 38 goals last season to help Porto claim the Premier League Portuguese Cup Europa League treble. He said it would be a challenge to play for Atletico Madrid. The Colombian player's former team defeated Atletico 3-0 in the 2009-10 Champions League, and the striker said that the support given by Atletico fans caught his attention.
I think that the support, that was one of the things that impressed me the most when I played against Atletico, and we're going to need it this season. An important working group is being formed with very clear goals, and I came to contribute. I'm just part of the group and I want to give the best of me so that the team can achieve important things this season.
And finally in sports, a quick overview of the Tour of Spain. Pablo Lastras took a solo win in Stage 3 on Monday, moving into the overall lead. Frenchman Sylvain was second, around 12 seconds back, with Spaniard Markel in third. The Tour of Spain finishes on September the 11th in Madrid. And finally this evening, a Russian firm has set a target of 5 years to open a hotel in space for tourists looking for something other than a conventional holiday. Orbital Technologies says it will build a hotel and shuttle service to compete directly with a US venture attempting to develop their own service to space. Orbital Technologies, a subsidiary of partly state-owned RKK Energia, which already operates commercial space trips, says it hopes to build an orbiting hotel with room for 7 guests by 2016. The space hotel could be part of a larger space station hub involving international partners. The tourist shuttle is designed to be operational by 2015, but staying in the space hotel will not come cheap. At least to start with, Orbital Technologies says the planned new spacecraft will be able to take VIP clients to the hotel, catering for guests paying about $1 million for a 5-day stay. And let's take a look at the local and international weather forecast for tomorrow. Before we head out, here are the top stories again. Ruler of Dubai receives foreign minister and heads of charities. England are the top test nation after whitewash of India. And the Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial unveiled in Washington. Well, that brings us to the end of the bulletin. As always, we love to hear your comments. You can contact us at news@city7tv.com or by calling us on 04 367 2230. But from the entire news team, it's goodbye for now.